plan. They're under 500 out of the playoffs and weren't able to bring Anthony Davis to the Lakers at the trade deadline. In yesterday's San Francisco Chronicle, Bruce Jenkins wrote that it makes no sense for star players to join LeBron in LA at this stage of his career. So, Shannon, do you think star players still want to play with the King?
Yep. I know one.
You.
Nope. AD.
Wishes.
Name a player that's 25 years or younger that's better than Anthony Davis. And you can go. You can take Jokic. I'll give you Jokic. I'll give you Embiid. I'll give you Giannis. I'll give you whomever you want. Anthony Davis.
I'll think about Embiid.
Well, okay, well, you think about it all you want to. Because I'm going to take 29, 13, 4, 2, and 2 any day. That's what I know. He wanted to play with LeBron. And the thing is, Skip Bayless, here's the thing. Superstars know. Because what's happening right now is that the young guys are not superstars. So they're commodities that you're willing to trade to get a bigger asset. Because if you want big fish, guess what you got to use? You got to use big bait. You don't catch Moby Dick with a minnow. You use a big marlin. That's what you use, Skip Bayless. Anthony Davis, no, he's not going to be a part of any trade. Neither would Kawhi, neither would KD, or any of these top superstars, Skip. You understand that. They make it seem like LeBron... Hold on. LeBron James is terrible. Oh, Father Time has caught up with him. He's 27, 8, and 9. They make it seem like he's 15, 5, and 6.
Well, you do.
No,
Tell me how tired he gets. He has to rest on defense.
And he's tired and still give you 24, 12, and 10. But I sure wish he stopped resting, because that way he give me 30, 13, and 15. Y'all need to stop with this foolishness, Skip, because you started this parade. No, you started it.
He's to blame?
Yeah, you started this.
I don't know.
So I deserve, what, 50% of the blame for the Lakers right now?
No, not the blame. You deserve a lot of the blame for this foolishness that's being perpetuated about LeBron James. His demise is greatly exaggerated. He's going to be here for the very foreseeable future. And we're going to get us a big, because guess what? We're going to talk about that a little later. I feel very comfortable in saying, I said, you know, last week, I think 2 weeks ago, I said there's an 80% chance Kyrie's going to leave. I'm up to 90. And Anthony Davis ain't going to go.
I'm up to 90 on Kyrie too, but I'm not up to 90 that he's coming to L.A.
No. Right. Without Kyrie, why would Anthony Davis want to go to Boston?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. That's why we're going to get him anyway.
Well, I still believe that.
It took us a while. I mean, we didn't go, look, we had a layover. We didn't get to fly nonstop because the objective was to go nonstop from New Orleans to here.
Quick layover?
Yeah. So, you know, we didn't have our funds right, Skip, so we had to take a later flight. But anyway, we're going to get to our destination.
It's a long way to go.
All that being said, sure, I understand everybody can't handle that pressure. And superstars, probably not going to get KD or Kawhi, but we're going to get somebody. Because if you want to win, do you want to win and can you handle the pressure? Because everybody can't play under pressure. I love pressure. I thrive on it. You know why, Skip Bayless? Because I knew what I was doing. See, you never feel pressure if you know what the heck you doing. If you don't, and if you never felt it before, you're going to feel it. LeBron James know what he's doing, and he can tell you.
Really?
Yep, sure does.
I haven't noticed that.
You have.
At the late game free throw line under supreme pressure, that guy melts.
What about the last 8 years? You noticed anything?
I'm missing a whole bunch of late game free throws.
Over the last 8 years?
Yep, I have. I can give you the stats on that, but that's not the topic right now. This is the topic. So what do we know for sure about this? Because you say I'm spreading lies, and I'm just going to
falsehoods. I don't like to say lies. Lies. My grandma said, boy, don't tell people they'll lie. So falsehoods.
Instead, I'm just going to spit a little truth at you right now, because we know for a fact Paul George had a shot at coming to Los Angeles, and he's from the neighborhood. He's from Palmdale, a little north of here. But what did he do? He wouldn't even take a meeting with the Lakers, and he knew that it was going to be LeBron's team, and he chose to stay with Russ's team.
He don't want that pressure.
Right? All right, that's fine. But he knows, because he's been around, what he would have to endure as LeBron's sidekick. And we also know that Kyrie left Cleveland to go to Boston because he just couldn't take any more LeBron. Now, he's tried to backtrack on that. I got to mend the fence. And again, I think he's just trying to send a message to the younger Celtics. Okay, I didn't grow up enough under LeBron. Now you need to grow up under me. But that's a whole nother issue that we're going to talk about in the next topic.
So in other words, Kyrie said, the devil I know is better than the one I don't.
but it's still the devil.
Oh, but it was his devil.
Kyrie left. And we only know this from speculation throughout the internet, media reports. Jimmy Butler and that guy up in Toronto, that number 2 guy.
Why?
Number
Say it.
2. I'm not going to say it
Number
in this
2.
case. Those 2 reportedly are leaning toward not wanting to play in LA with LeBron. Maybe Clippers, but not Lakers, okay? So we know that, and that's interesting to me. I thought before the season started that Kevin Durant would at least consider joining forces with LeBron because Kevin would see it as an opportunity to say, I helped LeBron win a 4th ring.
No, because he'd be basically in the same situation that he's in Golden State.
Yeah.
He's not going to get the credit that he deserves, Skip, unless he can go to a team that hasn't won a championship in a substantial. That's why people want to
Okay,
say
but remember, if this LeBron team misses the playoffs, then the opportunity rises for Kevin to say, well, I'll go save that team and I will get a bulk of the credit
that's
for
the
it.
Lakers.
Okay.
Imagine him going and taking another superstar, say Kyrie, and he goes to the Knicks and he wins a title. Now you're talking about, here's a guy, because we all believe that they're going to win the title this year. So that'll be his 3rd title.
Okay.
He goes and win a 4th title with the Knicks, Skip. That's on the level with Cleveland.
No, it would be huge because it hasn't been since 1973 that they've won, and that's the mecca of
And he's
basketball.
already the best player in
got
Knicks
you.
history.
Which brings me back to a recent quote from one Kevin Durant, which to me effectively slammed the door on Kevin coming back to LeBron in LA. And the quote is, if I could read just parts of it, Kevin Durant said, LeBron has so many fanboys in the media. Even the beat writers just fawn over him. So I get why anyone wouldn't want to be in that environment because it's toxic, said Kevin Durant, who did go on to say, he doesn't blame LeBron for this. He said it's not LeBron's fault, it's the media's fault. Okay, I do think it can get toxic because I concluded yesterday to you, in all my years of following so many superstars in so many sports, I've never seen a bigger post-game finger-pointing blame deflector than LeBron James can be on multiple occasions. It's almost a common occurrence that his quotes are, don't look at me, it's their fault.
Yeah.
Everything, it smacks of that. That's scary for any co-star, for any sidekick, because clearly, if Anthony Davis does come here, he's going to have to accept that when things go bad, when they go wrong, the fingers are probably going to be pointed not just by LeBron, but by the fanboy media, if you will, at Anthony. He's going to get too much of the blame because you don't want to blame the guy a lot of people think, including you, is the GOAT. So that discredits that narrative. You know, that undercuts the narrative that he's the GOAT, not Michael Jordan. So you can't blame him. You got to blame Anthony Davis.
Well, KD should be used to that because when they didn't close out Golden State, he took the blame because he played bad in Game 6.
You mean at Oklahoma City?
At Oklahoma City.
Yeah.
So he should be used to being taking the lion's share of the blame when things don't go well.
He did. He got it in Oklahoma City.
Yeah.
Because that management always sided with Russ. They thought Russ was the alpha, not Kevin, and they probably live to regret that because Kevin showed you he was an alpha.
What they live to regret is not bumping up $5 more million and getting James Harden.
Yep.
That's what they regret.
So it comes down to this. I'm ready to conclude. It's Anthony Davis or bust for LeBron James. Anthony was made to play with LeBron. Anthony is not an alpha. He's not a team maker, a difference maker, where he can take over the Pelicans and lift them to the conference finals, right?
Right.
We haven't seen that from him. There's something missing in his makeup. He's more of a complementary star. So he loves LeBron. He idolizes LeBron. They're friends. He's almost like a son to LeBron. So it's a different vibe. There's no competition. Like with Paul George and LeBron, Paul George always wanted to be LeBron. Anthony doesn't want to be LeBron. He just wants to play with his idol.
Ain't got no pressure.
Okay.
Ain't nobody thinking no Thunder gonna win no championship.
That the who?
Thunder.
Yeah.
That's why Paul George went there.
Oh, for Paul George.
Yeah, there was no pressure. Playing with no pressure whatsoever.
Well, I think there is right now because I think people give him a shot.
A shot to do what?
Yeah.
It ain't flu season. Flu season done passed. I guess you're supposed to get that shot in September, October.
Shot to go win this.
They ain't got to. You stop it, Skip. You see that? That's the falsehoods I'm talking about. And
Falsehood?
falsehood.
Did you watch the Denver game last
Yeah.
night? They were right there.
And I watched them the other night too, get the
Yeah.
brakes beat off them.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm watching them be the second best team in the West. That's what I'm
The
watching.
Nuggets are the best team, second best team in the West.
Well, I don't know about that.
You do?
Yeah.
Skip the
Who do you
records.
trust in the postseason? Oklahoma City.